What is going on, guys? So, the Premier League team of the season has been out for like a few days now, and it's fair to say that it's sparked some controversy because I think people have realised that EA think that the league is consisted by 7 teams. So EA, what they've done with the team of the season is they have included 22 players from the top 7 of the league and 1 from the bottom half, despite a lot of players actually having a really good season, to be fair. And so this team is the alternate Premier League team of the season. Some of these players are just filler, but some of them is a mystery that how they did not get in. And the first of those players is probably the worst example of this, Tom Heaton. If you ask anyone, Tommy has been the best keeper in the league this year. Yet somehow he has missed out altogether. He was better than Lloris. He's made the most saves in the Premier League, and he is a reason why Burnley are still in the Premier League, in my opinion. Him and Michael Keane. So it is a mystery why he didn't get one. Coleman, I can understand why he didn't get one, because I mean, Walker and Valencia both had solid seasons. It was maybe because of his injury, but fair to say, Coleman has had a brilliant season this year, and yeah, could have easily got in. Another one is Gareth McCauley. So I find it a bit weird that West Brom had a really good season for their standards. Like they were 8th for most of the season. I mean, they dropped to 10th, but I mean, even still, I find it weird that they didn't get one player there. McCauley was probably the one most likely to get it, and he didn't. Next, we have someone that I definitely thought should have got in. Someone that was chased for 50 mil in January, Virgil van Dijk, +3 upgrade in winter. I just don't see why he didn't get in, to be honest. I feel like there were definitely centre-backs who were better than that he was better than in the actual team of the season. What else we got? Yeah, Danny Rose. Twice in a row he's got into the Premier League team of the year, the PFA team of the year, and twice he hasn't got in. I think they just hate him or something, because there must be some reason why he hasn't got in. Next, we have Heung-min Son, twice Player of the Month. He's got like, what, 7, 8 special cards on this FIFA, and he still hasn't got in. I mean, this one's fair, I suppose, because there were a lot of quality wingers this year, but it still surprised me he didn't get in, just because of the sheer amount of cards he got. Wanyama, in my opinion, should have got a community team this season. I don't know why he didn't. Him or Dembele for sure should have got in. But yeah, great season for him, and he makes this team, I suppose. Idris Gueye is another one, actually. He got a +6 upgrade in January, so it is a huge surprise to me that he didn't get a team of season. He's had a good season. Not really much more to say about him. Matt Phillips has got something like 9 goals and 6 assists for West Brom, which is a really good ratio. I'm surprised he didn't get at least more than 1 inform. He got like 1 silver inform, I think. But I mean, yeah, I personally thought that he could have got a team of the season, just on account of what he's done for West Brom, because he has been very underrated this year. And Defoe, I think, should have at least been a tournament or an SBC player, because realistically, he could be worth about 40 mil, because Sunderland probably would have caved in, probably would have been mathematically relegated by about December if he weren't there. Defoe has scored 15 goals for one of the worst teams in Premier League history. I mean, that is really impressive. He contributed to about 55% of their goals this year, and it just shows how reliant Sunderland were on him. This is another low league player, that lower position in the table, that should have gone in. I can't see why they didn't include Defoe. Another player is Josh King. Bournemouth managed to finish 9th this year, which is brilliant for them, to be fair. And King scored something like 16 or 17 goals this year in the Premier League. I can't believe that he didn't get in. Like, this is another one. This is going on record here. I mean, he is playing for Bournemouth and he's getting these scoring records, okay? If he is equal, or maybe like 1 goal lower than Zlatan, then he should have got the nod over someone else, because I'm sorry, but if you're getting 16 goals in a season playing for Bournemouth as a cam, then you really deserve some recognition. I can't believe Josh King hasn't. So the bench, 2 keepers here, Jordan Pickford. I think him and Defoe collectively make up about 99% of Sunderland's team. And yeah, he's just had a very, very good season. I thought he should have got in personally. Another keeper is Kasper Schmeichel, who I think is the first keeper to have all 80 stats on any FIFA probably. And I put him here because obviously he's played well, but I thought he could have got the nod because of the sheer ridiculous amount of forms he's got this year. Like EA have given him like what, 7, somewhere between 6 and 10 special cards this year, which is insane. Another player is Aguero, who kind of fell under the radar a bit because of like Gabriel Jesus and whatnot. He still scored something like 20 odd goals this year, which is obviously really good. I mean, I don't know why no one included him, but I don't know how he's flown under the radar with 20 goals this year. Not many people have mentioned Aguero in like that much this year, which really surprised me. Another player is Sebastian. Oh my god. It's not, no, Fernando Llorente. Don't know why I said Sebastian. Who has scored something like, and again, like 15 goals for Swansea is a really good feat. I see why he didn't get in, but I'm just saying this is another player that easily could have made it in. Gibson is next, playing for Middlesbrough, playing for the most boring team in the league. But to be fair, he's had a good season. I mean, he hasn't had much help. I mean, Middlesbrough are completely shocking. But if Middlesbrough did something well this year, it was that for the large part of it, they were brilliant in defence. Mainly due to this guy. Next, final two players are the half-season wonders. So what I mean by that is I've specifically used Snodgrass's whole card because of what he did for them before he moved to West Ham. He essentially wrecked his kind of good season by moving to West Ham. But for Hull, you probably remember, he was scoring goal after goal, free kicks. He had like something like 60% of their goals before he left, and he's a winger, so that is definitely something special. And the next player is the other half-season player. The second half of the season, Sacco is the main reason why Crystal Palace weren't in a massive relegation dogfight for most of the season. Well, for the last part of the season. Just Jurgen Klopp, please fix your row with him. He's our best defender, and you're just gonna let him go because, oh what? He was late to training once or whatever. He got banned for drug use that never came to fruition. Whatever, just let him play for God's sakes. So, that is the alternate Premier League team of the season. If you did agree, please drop a like, and I will see you guys later.